Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you. We're going to find out how the specific person on your mind is feeling about you right now. What are their vibes toward you? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? We'll get all the juicy details. I'm going to pull a card for each pile that you have to choose from today, and then we'll get a close up look at what we're dealing with, and you can choose your pile. If you're drawn to more than one pile, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. There can be messages for you in more than one pile about the same person or someone else. All the timestamps will be listed down below, so you can just click on the timestamp and it'll take you directly to whichever pile is yours. You can always fast forward through the shuffling if you don't like it. Some of you do, some of you don't. If you've never been here before, hey, my name is Amy. And if you have been here before, welcome back. For those of you that have been here before, we don't have candles anymore for a little while. Because of Mr. T, the kitten, we adopted a new kitten and we need to train him about candles before I can do readings with candles again. He's the reason why we can't have nice things, if you were wondering. All right, so let's get a card for each pile here. Spirit, are you ready? We're ready. What is the card for pile number 1 today? What's the card for pile number 1? And pile number 2. What's the card? Well, pile number 3. What's the card for pile 3? Look at how they all match, you guys. Spirit. What's the card for number 4? Got some nice cards today. What's the one for pile number 4? There it is. Okay, pile number 4, messed up pile number 2. Excuse you. Let's get a close-up look at what we're dealing with today. Okay, pile number 1. This is the card that came out for you, pile 1. Looks like a mother and a daughter or some sort of older woman that is close with that younger child. It's the support of family card. And this card talks about families and how they're an amazing support resource. To have them there for us when we're in need is such a gift. Family, whether it's biological or chosen family, is a community and a safe space for you. You might be drawn to that family card, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That's the Care Bear bracelet. Very fitting for this pile. The Care Bear bracelet is made with a blue jade. It's like a light blue crystal. Or you might be drawn to that daisy. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, it actually kind of looks like they have those daisy crowns on their head. You're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 1. And pile number 2, you guys got this card. Person looks like they are meditating or doing yoga outside with their hair blowing in the wind. This is the laughter card, and it talks about how laughter is a wonderful mood booster. When you laugh, it lightens your mental load and it actually induces physical changes in your body. It can stimulate various organs, activate and relieve your stress response, as well as soothe tension and help you bond with those around you that you're laughing with. Okay, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That's the unicorn bracelet in my shop. It's made with purple lavender mystic aura quartz crystals, so it has that iridescent look to it. It's super cute, very nice. It's got a matte finish rather than the shiny finish like that one. So you could be drawn to that bracelet, that unicorn bracelet, or you might be drawn to the cowgirl hat. Cute pink cowgirl hat with a star on the front. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 2. All right, pile 3. You guys got this one. This is somebody journaling or writing, doing homework. They have their laptop. It looks like they're in a little beanbag chair. There's a cup of coffee or a cup of tea there. They're surrounded by their plants. This is the Imagineering card, and Imagineering is visualization coupled with practiced high frequency emotions. Practicing high frequency emotions is the best way to prepave happiness and a more positive future for yourself. So you might be drawn to this card, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That's the Fuzzy Cloud bracelet. That one is made with howlite. It's a pretty blue howlite crystal, or you could be drawn to the cute little blue elephant. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 3. And last pile, this person looks like they are in the middle of a jungle in a bath. This is the Music Lover card. It talks about how music has been used since ancient times in all cultures around the world to cultivate connection and joy. All right, so the Music Lover card, you might be drawn to that, or you could be drawn to this bracelet. This is the Sweet Spot bracelet. That one is made with pink Mystic Aura Quartz crystals. Or you could be drawn to the milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Pile number 4. It looks like a strawberry or cherry milkshake. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 4. You can pause it right now if you need some more time to figure out which pile is yours. For those of you that are ready, like I said, down below, you'll see the drop-down box, the description box. Click on that. You'll see the timestamps, or you can just click on the chapters as well, and that will take you to whichever pile is yours. You'll also find all of my links down below there with the timestamps. You can follow me on my social media platforms. The links for that is down below. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. Of course, I'm here on YouTube. And you can find my shop link down there. If you want to look through Amy's Altar shop, you can purchase bracelets like the ones that you see here, and also book private readings with me. They're done virtually online, so you don't have to be here to get a reading from me. You can just book it with me on my website, amysaltar.com. The link is down there below as well. Or you can just type in amysaltar.com and you'll see my shop pop up there. That's how you book a private reading with me if you'd like. Or, like I said, you can purchase spiritual jewelry. I have wire wrap crystals and crystal bracelets, all handmade by me. They've all been cleansed and charged and ready to go for you guys to soak up their energy. If you love crystals, it's a really good way to heal yourself using crystals, because you have to touch them to your skin to absorb the vibes of the crystal. So wearing it is an easy way to do that. Those are at amysaltar.com. Like I said, once they're sold out, they're gone. I don't make them more than once. So I don't ever make the same bracelet twice. If you want a bracelet, you got to get it while it's in stock. And my shop is open 24/7, so anytime you'd like to book a private reading with me, I'm available. Let me know. I have emergency readings available if you'd like it back right away. And yeah, that's all I have to tell you guys. I hope you enjoy your reading, let's get into it and see how this specific person is feeling about you right now. Here we go. Hey, pile one, let's find out how this person is feeling about you right now. Person on your mind, what's their vibe, what's their energy? Give us all the juicy details, Spirit, for pile number one. For my babes that chose pile number one, what is this person's energy toward them? How are they feeling? Wow. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Four of Cups. Nine of Swords. And the Strength card. Leo energy right there. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, lots of earth sign energy. There's Capricorn again with the Devil. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 3 pages. Four of Swords and the Chariot. Cancer and Capricorn and Leo are coming through really strong in this pile. But regardless of the signs that are coming through, this person is very tempted by you recently, but they don't know what to do. They're anxious and they're thinking about they might miss an opportunity with you, and that makes them anxious. They've been thinking about it a lot, especially around the time that you're watching this video, because I'm getting 444, which you might be seeing that synchronicity. But it's during this month. This person's been highly anxious. They've been thinking about things between the two of you a lot. Why are there so many people here, though? I feel like for a lot of you, there's other people involved in this situation. And that is on this person's mind as well. Because, yeah, there's a lot of people here around this connection. They're thinking about talking to you, but not telling you everything they've been thinking. They're only wanting to like tell you a little bit, but they are wanting to like talk to you about what they've been thinking recently. They've been obsessively thinking about the two of you. They don't want to miss an opportunity with you, and they want to continue to like see where things go between you two, especially if there's been any challenges, because this can signify that maybe there's been a little bit of toxicity between the two of you, or maybe a lot of it of toxicity for some of you. Problems, challenges. They feel like there are problems and challenges, but they feel like it's something that you guys can get through. You can overcome it because the connection's so strong. They're pretty interested in what you have to say right now, too. Like, they want to hear what you're thinking and what you have to say to them. And if they did anything, because there's a group of you, I feel like a big group of you where they feel badly about something, because there's a vibe of apology here. Page of Cups is usually like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, or let's make up, let's put the past in the past, forgive each other, and move forward. Because it looks there's this strong vibe of like they freak out when they think about missing time with you or not being able to connect with you. Some of you, they feel like they're anxious that you might reject them. There's an anxiety of rejection, an anxiety of missing an opportunity with this connection. They're very tempted by you. There's like strong temptation. And it feels like all the feelings that they have going on, which are like, they're really curious about you right now, but it's intense. The curiosity is extreme. They're anxious about what's going to happen between the two of you, and it's extreme anxiousness. They're thinking about the two of you a lot, and it's like to the extreme where it's obsessive thoughts. Hold on, what is that? Tell me about this page, or King of Pentacles. There's also a Page of Pentacles right there too. So what's going on up here? Spirit. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about you might meet somebody new. They're also thinking about how things between the two of you were sabotaged in the past. And they didn't see it coming because they thought things between the two of you would just keep becoming more and more stable. But they're feeling like that didn't happen. It became less stable between the two of you over time. And I feel like one of you is kind of given up too. They either feel bad that they gave up in the past, or they feel like you gave up on them and it's bad for them. So take it how it resonates for your situation, but they're really wishy-washy about this connection right now, uncertain about what's going to happen. And the part of the uncertainty is they're thinking you might fall in love with someone else, you might meet somebody else. They feel like you have options. They feel like if you wanted to go be with somebody else, you could. For some of you, they're wondering if that's already happening, if you're like trying to move on or trying to meet new people, or that like maybe you've already met someone and they're curious, like, do they have anything to worry about? The stars. Falling in love. Stalemate. The crow. I think that's the anchor right there. Yep. The lighthouse. How's this person feeling? The man, the hummingbird. How's this person feeling? Hummingbirds and crows could be significant for you. We got the stepping stones at the bottom of the deck. They don't want any issues. They want to avoid obstacles. They hope that you guys can avoid any obstacles and delays. So they're like hoping to get things going, but they don't want anything to go wrong. They're hoping to get things going between the two of you, get things moving. So it feels like, yeah, that stalemate energy. One of you might have been holding out recently, or you guys were kind of at like a standoff. There was delays. So they want to get things going now. They're tired of the delay. They're tired of waiting. They don't want to move super fast though. This is a vibe of like baby steps. It literally says baby steps. let's take things slow, but let's try to move forward. And again, I'm getting like leave the past in the past and get things to a stable place between the two of you again, where you can enjoy each other. There's a snake hiding behind this stability card, so it feels like there's toxicity here. They want to bury it though. They want to like forget it, leave it in the past. For some of you, there was betrayal, backstabbing, jealousy, silent treatment, deception, lots of toxic vibes, which we can see that here with the devil. The snake is the same vibe. Um, so it's like they're aware that this energy is here in the connection, but they just want to kind of bury it and move forward. But it feels like they might want to talk about it once and then be done kind of vibe. Like apologize to each other or them apologize to you and talk it out and then just be done with the toxic part of this connection. They feel like there's toxic memories between the two of you and they're hoping that they can just like that will end. You guys can be done with that. You can lift this connection out of the negative area that it's in because this person feels like the connection's been through some type of hell, is what I'm getting. But they want to keep going, not stop, keep going, take it slow, take it easy, is what I just heard. Enjoy each other, be present with each other, and not be stuck in the past, is what I keep hearing. It feels like they think the past affects your connection a lot, and they just want to like forget it even happened, is the vibe I'm getting. And I know some of you are like, that's impossible, but wow, I don't think this has happened for a long time, if it ever has happened. The man and the woman came out together in this deck. And then you also have the Firefly over. This is chemistry. This person feels like you are a love interest of theirs and they are currently falling in love, like actively. They're still catching more and more feelings for you as time goes by. They already started falling in love with you at some point. You can see that here. But it's getting stronger, regardless of what has gone on between the two of you, because it looks like there's been some complications over here, delays and toxic issues. And I did feel like there's other people involved here too that could cause issues. It just feels like there's a lot. It's complicated. It stresses this person out. This is the vibe of like anxiety, but they see you as their love interest and they feel like you see them the same way. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what their vibe is like. We're both interested in each other. We both love each other. We both care about each other. And we both see each other as a long term connection that will progress over time and become more and more serious as it goes. Like that's how they look at you, as serious long term commitment. Highly stressed about this though, about what's coming next and if there's going to be more obstacles. They don't want any more obstacles. This person wants to avoid any more stress, any more loss in this connection. So for some of you, they feel like they've lost when it comes to this connection and they definitely don't want to lose you. We got the ball and chain. They don't want you guys to be stuck in an unhappy commitment, though. Like, they don't want to have a toxic long-term relationship with you. They want it to be magical and enjoyable and resilient and not have a ton of negativity. They want it to just be like light and take it slow and fall in love more and more. They're hoping that that will happen. They want peace in this connection because it looks like there's been a lot of issues. Emotional baggage. I just heard emotional damage. Definitely like this person has been tired because of the connection. Like it's energetically drained them in the past. They've been really restless about this connection recently too. They hope that you guys can just like have fun with each other. Happy, fun energy. The firefly and the clover, just like keep that spark between the two of you and enjoy a blessed life together. They feel like you guys are lucky that you have found each other. They're lucky that you guys have each other, and it's something good that they don't want to ruin. They don't want this good thing to go to waste, is what I'm hearing. So, yeah, they're looking at this as very, very serious. Mr. T is going at his little scratch pad back there. My cat. They see you as their spouse. And vice versa. They see themselves as your spouse. You are exceptional to them. You are everything they could ask for. So they don't want to ruin a good thing. They don't want to lose a good thing. But there is a vibe of them feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, or they might miss an opportunity with you in the future that makes them almost feel ill, makes them like sick to their stomach to think about that anxiety and that stress is coming from thinking about missing this future with you. For some of you, they feel like there's been misunderstandings, problems, but it's like they feel like it's not something you can't overcome. And they feel like things between the two of you have had some major ups and downs, but they want to get back to a place where it's all up. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys to figure out how this person's feeling, what their energy is, and get confirmation and clarity. If you were drawn to any other pile, make sure you check it out. There can be more messages for you in other piles from this person or someone else. And if you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Oh, there's Mr. T. Hey, pile 2. Whoa. All right, well, here we go. We are checking to see how this person feels about you right now. And they got a lot of feelings toward you. They're already spilling out. We got the 6 of Swords and the Hermit, Virgo energy. How's this person feeling about pile number 2? They're feeling like ready to go. They want to talk. 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, 2 Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles. There's Cancer energy, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want to go on an adventure with you. I'm getting vibes of like they want to take a vacation. They want to go somewhere with you and have fun. They want to plan a trip or plan a little getaway, plan some time for you guys to literally travel somewhere together on an adventure, something fun. Yeah, that's coming through very, very heavily. For some of you, this could be a long distance connection. It doesn't have to be, but there's a lot of telepathy going on between you two right now. So they can feel your energy and vice versa. I'm sure you can feel theirs. The way that their energy came out at the beginning of the reading was like, woo, like, hello. Yes, I'm thinking about pile number 2. Definitely thinking about pile number 2 and all the things that I want to do with them. This is what this person's thinking. Oh my gosh. Okay. How cute. Ace of Cups, they're actively falling in love with you. This person's like catching more and more feelings for you, and they're planning a future with you, like things that they want to do, and they want you to go with them. It's like they have a bucket list of things they want to do. It's a list. They could literally have a list of places that they want to travel, and they're like thinking about what it would be like for you guys to go together and how much they would love it. They would love to be able to go do that with you. I'm getting something like really romantic trip, a really romantic getaway where you guys spend a lot of quality time together, bonding, and alone time together. This person's thinking about that a lot lately and thinking about just like spending time together and talking deep, deep conversations. They want to have deep conversations, heart to heart conversations with you, telling each other secrets. This is cute energy, pile 2. They feel like things between the two of you started out really like you guys clicked well, and they feel like they want to continue to put energy into the connection, especially as they think about the past between the two of you. It just makes them want you to be around even more as they reflect on memory of talking to you. It makes them want to like talk to you more, be around you more. They're thinking about you a lot, especially when they're like alone at work, when they're really focused on their work. They don't necessarily have to be alone at work, but they're just like in the zone at work and you're in their head. You guys have telepathy big time going on right now, so be aware of that. I feel like you pop into their head randomly and often. They're feeling very passionate about you recently, like excited to talk to you, excited to see you. And again, the feelings for you are getting bigger and bigger and stronger and more intense. They've been going back and forth about how serious things get between you two, or it's like they're uncertain about how serious things are going to be between you two in the future. or there's an uncertainty of where things are going. Tell us more. Mutable signs. The mice. Yeah, there's stress and anxiety here. Element of water, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes are there. How's this person feeling? Very emotional about you. The emotions are intense. They're like emotionally attached to you. The Magician. Element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy again. There's quite a bit of Virgo energy here. Aw, they think you're so beautiful. You're just gorgeous, pile number 2. This person thinks you're very, very attractive. And they feel happy with you. They feel comfortable with you. They feel very emotionally attached. I feel like you guys just like click well. You just go together and it makes sense. They think you guys, the two of you, go together. Like, is that the Grease song coming through from the movie Grease? We go together like peas and carrots is what Spirit just said. That's from Forrest Gump, I think. But I'm also getting, you guys could have something, a connection through movies, because I'm getting 2 movies coming through now. They feel like you guys just were meant for each other. They're ready to go. They want to just like jump in and do it, but there is an uncertainty and there's a anxiety about doing that. This person wishes they could or wants to just let's go with you. They want to come swoop sweep you away. They want to swoop. But there's anxiety about doing that. So it feels like the anxiety is for different reasons because this is for a big collective of you guys. But yeah, this person gets stressed out thinking about how to do that or what might happen if they just say, you know what, I don't care and go all in with you. Or even there's anxiety and stress about releasing their inhibitions and falling in love with you. It feels like this person is scared to fall in love, but it's already happening. They feel like you are a gift to them, precious. So they think you're like this precious thing that they don't ever want to lose. It's really cute, actually. You have the perfect touch. There's something about you that also inspires them to do better or to make positive changes. There's Libra energy right there. The Justice card, the coffin, the rings. And yeah, they're feeling like regret, especially if they end up losing you. They've been a little bit discouraged about your connection. There's discouragement when they think about you guys like getting together and staying together. They feel like there's baggage around that, or they wish they could go back and do things differently. There's some regret when it comes to spending the rest of their life with you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. but they feel cursed. They feel regret because there's something keeping them from being able to just jump in and do that. And it makes them feel a little bit defeated, cursed. They're thinking about how you feel too. They're like wondering, they think they know how you feel. So I don't know if you told them or they're just assuming, but this person's thinking that you also love them and that you also feel comfortable with them. And they think that you also find them very attractive. But they feel like things are just kind of up in the air between the two of you, and that really stresses them out. They wish they could just commit or get rid of this baggage that they feel like they have, or go back and like they wish, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I wish I could just go back and change the way I did things. They want to build with you in the future, build a future with you. But there's just like thoughts of getting away together. Like they wish they could just go get away with you or go away with you, but there is a vibe of them thinking that wouldn't be very wise. They might regret that. They don't want to lose you. There's a lot of thoughts here about like, what if I lose pile number two? I don't want to lose pile number two. Stress and anxiety about losing you. If you were drawn to pile number one, you should check it out because there's very similar vibes, and they also got a lot of this. A lot of the same energy came through, but this is definitely standing out to me the mice, especially with that emotion right there with it. The element of water, it's a lot of emotion. They're sensitive about you. It feels like even the topic of you two is a touchy subject for this person. So if other people bring you up, they have to be careful what they say, or there's something about it being a touchy, your connection is a touchy subject. They have to be careful if anybody brings it up or something like that. They're worried about a cycle continuing here. There's stress and anxiety about this continual cycle they feel like they're stuck in with you. They want to get out of a cycle that you guys have been in. They want to continue to bond with you. So this person feels like you guys have bonded, like major emotional bonding here. They feel like that has already happened, but they want more. They want it to keep going. They want more emotional bonding in the future. And for some reason they feel like there's travel involved in that, or like you guys need to plan to get away together so that you can have some deep emotional talks and get really vulnerable with each other. Your telepathy with this person is super crazy. Do you guys get a lot of signs about them? I would not be surprised if you did. Here's Mr. T coming in to bless this connection. Take away any heavy energy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, lots of emotion, but it's loving emotion toward you. Again, it feels like this person sees you as being precious to them. I'm hearing that song, You're Too Sweet for Me. You're Too Sweet for Me. It's a newer song. I think I need to look up who it's from, but don't eat the card, buddy. He's loving. Look, this is not a coincidence. This is how this person is toward you. Just lovey, wanting to snuggle, wanting to rub their skin on yours. I mean, yeah, no, they want to be intimate with you, but not just in a sexual way. It's like deep intimacy, lots of emotional vulnerability, lots of bonding. Look, romantic. It even says romantic. This person's feeling like, isn't it romantic? Yes, it is. Pile number 2. It definitely is. Okay, the song that I was channeling, that You're Too Sweet for Me. It's called Too Sweet by Hozier. Is that how you say it? Hozier. So go listen to that song after this reading, because I'm sure there's more messages for you in that song, in the lyrics from this person. Yeah, they want a future with you, the magician. They want to manifest a future with you. They want to make it happen. They want to just jump in and do it. They wish they didn't have to worry, but they are worried. They wish this wasn't so stressful, but they feel like it is. They're ready to go, and their energy is coming toward you like intense, very intense. There's tons of passion, to the point where I just stuttered. Tons of passion. This is marriage too, by the way. This is like, I want to marry you. I want to get the government involved and sign contracts with you. They want you to be like their partner. It literally says partnership here. Partnership, let's do life together. They want to do life with you, and they feel like it would be a fun adventure. Which is why they would be so sad, why they're so stressed and anxious about that not happening. If things end, or if this is the end, that sucks. They feel like that's a shame if things end. What a shame. Okay, is this person funny? I feel like they have a good sense of humor. 7, 8, 9. I'm getting progressive numbers. It feels like you're coming to the end of a cycle with this person, because I did feel like there's a cycle going on here. This person's recognizing that you guys are kind of stuck in some sort of loop where the same thing keeps happening in this connection, and they want to get out of that loop. Yeah, it feels like that is about to happen. The cycle you guys have been in is about to be over. End of a cycle. You're like right at the end. 7, 8, 9. You just got to get to 10. So just give it a little bit more time. And I would expect that things are going to shift in this connection, because it is a little bit up in the air right now. It's not as solid as it could be. It looks like it's going to get more solid for most of you. Person feels guilty. They're worried. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that's helpful for you guys. 2020. That could be significant for you. Take it if it resonates. That just came through. Check out any other pile that you were drawn to. if you were drawn to any other piles. There can be more messages for you in the other piles about this person or someone else. And also check out that song, Too Sweet. You're too sweet for me. Please don't do that to my curtains, sir. Thank you. All right. Mr. T. Mr. T loves pile number 2. Okay. Smash the thumbs up if you guys like this kind of reading and you want to see more in the future, so I know which ones you guys like the most, because I go by which ones you guys find the most valuable. And check out my shop. I have an online shop if you're interested in private readings or spiritual jewelry like the bracelets, like crystal bracelets and all that stuff are available in my shop, amysaltar.com. The link is down below. That's also where you will find my Instagram if you want to follow me on Instagram. I update you guys on my stories so you guys know what's going on and what readings are coming next and all that good stuff. Check it out if you're interested, and I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This one's going to be interesting. I can already tell because I was just about to hit record and the lovers fell out. So let's see what comes out, but I can already tell this person and you have a very intense connection. This person's feelings toward you are intense just because the way the cards are acting immediately before I even get into the reading. So let's see what comes out. Pile number 3. Spirit, tell us how this specific person is feeling about my babes that chose pile number 3. What's their energy? What's their vibe? Pile number 3. The person on their mind. How are they feeling? Here we go. The Magician. They want something to happen between you two. Here we go. Give us all the juicy details, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes. Wow. The Hierophant. More Taurus energy coming through. Two of Wands. Oh, Ace of Cups. That goes right along with that lover's energy that I saw. That's a lot of love. Pile number 3. And the Devil. Capricorn. So much earth sign vibes. The Strength card, Leo energy. And the star is Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's air sign energy coming through now too. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, this person feels a really strong connection to you to the point where they want to keep you around forever. There's another energy around them that this person feels like would be really angry about the two of you, or they feel like there's someone around you two that is angry about the connection between you two. Yeah. There's some sort of third party. Take it as it resonates. It's different for all of you because this is a big collective. Um, this person could be their mom, it could be their spouse, it could be their ex, it could be their sister, it could be their daughter. It's different for all of you, but there's someone here that does not like the idea of you guys having any sort of love between the two of you. And this person that you're asking about is completely aware of the fact that that's how this person feels. And they're thinking about that a lot lately. They feel really strong connection toward you. So this person looks at you like the chemistry is strong, the feelings are strong, the vibes are good. They really like a lot of things about you. They feel like when they connect to you, it's very healing. It's like very calming for them. They also feel like they have to use some restraint when it comes to you in this connection and their feelings. They don't want to ruin things between the two of you. They want to put in work. They actually like, not only do they not want things to, they don't want to sabotage this connection. Like, they don't want to do anything that will ruin things between the two of you. They don't want to give up on keeping you in their life. They have plans for the two of you in their future, and they're willing to like put in work though, on top of like not wanting to lose you or not wanting to fumble. They also are willing to put in a lot of time and effort and energy to maintain a really nice connection with you. Like, that's what they want to manifest. They're extremely tempted by you. This person thinks very highly of you. Like, wow, pile three. You wow this person. They think you're smart. They feel like you're somebody that is like highly intelligent, very wise. They respect you and your opinion. They feel like you got your shit together, and they feel like the way you are is rare. Um, they're not going to find anybody else like you. They also feel very seduced by you and tempted. This is temptation, seduction. Like, you get them going. You get this person's motor going. Oh, okay. Meow. Purr. Okay. I'm getting like purr. You do something to this person where they feel all yummy and tingly inside. Okay. To the point where it's like 18 plus content coming through. Especially when they're thinking about you in bed. Like, there's vibes of thinking about you in bed here, but there's someone around this connection. Who is this, you guys? Pile number 3, who is this person? They're toxic for the connection between the two of you. They could even come between you two. Like, this person's aware of the fact that there's someone around you guys that could cause issues between you two, or that does cause issues between you two, that isn't, it's a toxic person that does not want you guys to be in love with each other, that does not want you guys to be happy together, that does not want you guys to be together. And it's somebody that's very stubborn and like harsh. So it doesn't look like this person's actually scared of them. But maybe they do respect their opinion, or it's somebody that they normally listen to. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. But yeah, this is a strong connection on their end. They feel very strong emotions toward you, loving, caring emotions. They see you as somebody long term that they want to keep around. Like, that's their hope, that's their wish, that's their positive thought about the future, is that you guys will continue to have plans in the future, is what I'm getting. Like, continue to make plans for a future together that's stable. And like I said, they're willing to put in like money, time, energy, whatever they have to do to make sure that things work out between the two of you. They're willing to do whatever they can do to not lose you, or not sabotage this, or not get to the point where one of you has to walk away. Tell us more. That was fast. There's more earth sign energy. That's not surprising. Element of earth. Earth sign babies are coming out really strong, but we also have Capricorn, Leo, Taurus. Well, earth sign. Those are two earth signs. But we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. The Wheel of Fortune, the Grasshopper, the Whip. Ooh. They've been in an argument with this person about you, or they're afraid of arguments with this person about you. Who is this? Outside party. They think it's gonna be like there's tension about the outside party on this person's end. They're feeling like tense about this other person coming between you two or causing problems. They're mad about it too. That situation makes them mad. There's that Leo energy coming through strong again. Two different decks with the Strength card coming out. So that's significant Leo energy, even if they're not a Leo, or you're not a Leo, or that person around this connection, that third party that is really stressing this person out. They could be a Leo, but even if none of you guys are, there's Leo energy. Like, somebody here is very charismatic and physically attractive. There's a Leo vibe here. I feel like this person thinks you guys are both really attracted to each other. You got this vibe here at the bottom. Kinkiness. That's that 18 plus content that I was feeling earlier. So they're having naughty thoughts about you a lot recently. They feel like you're really attractive and they like your vibe, but they also think that you feel the same way about them, and that it's like solid between the two of you. You have a solid connection that just, you guys just like each other. Yeah, they feel a strong vibe toward you, but someone here has an issue with it. They feel like fate and destiny are involved here. Like they're just gonna wait and see what happens. They're planning for the future, but they feel like they don't necessarily have complete control about what happens between the two of you, and they have to kind of wait and see. They're willing to just go all in with you if they haven't already. This person's like all in. They want to take that leap of faith, put in all the work that they need to be with you, even if it makes this other person really angry. Like they're prepared for someone to be really angry. What else, Spirit? How are they feeling about pile number 3 before we wrap this up? The moon, Pisces energy. They think you're dreamy, pile number 3. You're so dreamy. The Fool. Yeah, they want to just like jump in and do it. Pile number 3. Jump in and do it. It literally says that. That's why I'm saying that. Jump in and just do it with you. Here comes Mr. Bean to bless your reading. Hi, Guy. Really quickly. They think you're so dreamy. They feel lucky to have you in their life. They feel like there's an opportunity for you guys to be together in the future. They want to take it. Again, they think you're like super smart. This person respects you. They highly, highly respect you. Lots of respect. They feel like you're smart, you're sensible, you're always learning new things. Like they like how you're always learning new things. For some of you, you're really witty, or they think you're like very clever. They just love your vibe. They like your personality. They like the way you act. They like the things that you say. It kind of shocks them sometimes or surprises them in a good way. Um, they think that you're very cool. They think you're like a really cool person, um, and dreamy. The perfect touch. Handle with care. Be tender with you. That's the vibe they have toward you right now. They don't want to hurt you. They want to like take care of you. They want to treat you gently. This person sees you as being really creative, or like you have these amazing ideas, or they're just like sometimes you ask these really smart questions, or there's something about you. They love your curiosity, or they love the way you deal with things. There's just this person highly respects you. They see you as being smart and stable and like highly respectable, but also very tempting, like in a kinky way. So there is a vibe of like this person thinks, oh, that other person's gonna be really mad about me and pile number 3, but so what? I don't care. Like they care, but they aren't going to let it stop them. It's like they respect this person's opinion, but they're not going to let this person dictate what they do, kind of vibe. Um, they feel like this other person might cause problems here, but they feel like they could figure it out. They're willing to work out any problems that this person could cause. and treat you like with respect while doing it. They want to make sure you're feeling respected and treating you carefully about this situation because it feels like they think you might get your feelings hurt because of this, or you could also get angry, or there could be some fights or arguments about this situation. They don't want any of that. They don't want you to get mad. They don't want this to cause problems between you two. Okay. This person feels like being really generous with you right now, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do nice things for you or go out of their way for you around this time that you're watching the reading. Because it's like they want to be there for you. Um, they want you to be able to depend on them. They want to be the rock for you. Not the rock. Like Dwayne Johnson? Okay, that's enough. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this was helpful for you guys to bring you confirmation and clarity about what's going on with this person right now. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. And if you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Okay, pile 4. Let's find out how this person's feeling about you right now. Person on your mind. Spirit, tell us all the juicy details about what this person's vibe is toward my babes that chose pile number 4. How are they feeling? What's their energy? Here we go. Ready or not, the Spirit said. Are some of you nervous to find out how this person's feeling about you? Let's see what comes out. Spirit. Oh, Ace of Swords. Clarity. They recently have had some epiphanies about you. Realizations. They're realizing things. Oh, 7 of Swords. They're being sneaky. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes. 2 of Wands, the Death card, Scorpio energy. Ooh, dang, what happened? The Death card and the 10 of Swords. Whoa. And the 7 of Swords. Wow. It's like they're pulling the cards out of my hand. I would rewind that and watch that again if you can. Dang. The cards don't usually come out like this. Pile number 4. What is going on? 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 8 of Wands. They recently, okay. I feel like this is for those of you that either just met this person or you guys haven't talked to them for a little while. There was like a period of separation. Because this person's thinking like they're ready to start talking to you now, either because they haven't talked to you for a while or because they're done with someone else. It could be both as well. They're coming in real slow though. Like they're coming in very cautious, very slow, very like don't make any sudden moves. Like this person is almost there's a sketchy energy about them. I mean, this is sketchy here alone. 7 of Swords is somebody that is not telling you everything. They're being sketchy. Thank you, Mr. T, for coming in and clearing the sketchy energy. Are they being sketchy because they're not trustworthy, or are they being sketchy just because they got out of some horrible situation here in the past? Or they're being sketchy because something already went down between the two of you. I don't know. They have a little bit of a sketchy energy, so just be aware of that. That doesn't mean they're necessarily liars, but both of the cats are coming through to clear that sketchy energy. It feels like they're gonna stop being so. They have a deceptive vibe toward you right now, meaning like they're not telling you everything. They're not opening up to you as much as they should. They're keeping a lot of things to themselves. There's a lot that they need to tell you, basically. And they're trying to decide if they're going to tell you or not. I feel like for most of you, they are going to eventually tell you everything that they're thinking. Because they just recently got clarity that they want to, like, they're feeling like they need to just lay everything out on the table with you and stop pushing you away, or stop. For some of you, they could have blocked you. For some of you, they're limiting contact. They're just not telling you everything that's going on with them. For those of you where you've dealt with this person in the past and you haven't really spoke to each other, or they haven't been telling you what's going on with them, it's not easy for them to push you, like pushing you away is painful. Not being around you or not talking to you is difficult for them, for those of you that are dealing with that type of situation, but only take that if it resonates, because that's just for a group of you. There's another group of you where this person just got out of another situation. There's another situation that's ending for them. And so they're being a little like careful. They're being cautious, not because of you, but because of their past. They're wanting to take things really slow, but they are wanting to like slowly open up to you and tell you things eventually. They don't want to bombard you with too much, or they don't want to confuse you, because for some of you, this person's got like a confusing situation going on, or they just came out of a really confusing situation. So they're thinking about how to proceed and open up to you and talk to you and tell you everything that's going on with them, because they haven't been. This person's been keeping things from you. There's things that they haven't told you. They're planning on telling you, but it hasn't happened yet. And they're going back and forth about how exactly to tell you, or what exactly to say, how to start this conversation. They're being very practical. Like, this person is not being emotional about this situation at all right now. That could change. But right now, they're keeping their emotions out of it, and they're just being like very like practical about what they tell you, what they say to you, how much information they give you right now, or how much they open up to you right now. They're going through a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, but I can see they're keeping it all very much hidden. They're just thinking, but they're getting a lot of clarity while they do this, and the clarity is that they plan on opening up and telling you. Tell us more, Spirit. What the heck? Snowflake. They're feeling like the situation is delicate. And they want to do it right. The Wolverine. They're really possessive of you. The raccoon. The world. Yeah, they feel like they want to get closer to you, or there's some restrictions right now, or boundaries. Look at this. They're hiding. Bottom of the deck. Concealing, protecting, hiding. They're putting on a performance and not telling you everything. Okay. They're trying to figure out how to solve this situation. So they're feeling like there's potential problems that may arise here. So they need to handle things carefully and responsibly. And there's some sort of like boundary restriction that they feel. They can't completely just lay it all out all on the table. They have to be very careful about. They're being very careful about what they tell you. They feel like they should tell you. They're still hiding. There's stuff that has gone on that you're unaware of with this person. There's stuff going on. You might be able to feel that or sense that there's some things going on that they're not telling you, but there's a ton of confirmation here that there's something that's a mystery to you that's going on with this person, and they're purposefully hiding it. And it feels like it's a different thing for all of you because this is a big collective, but they want to like clear the air, clear things up. That's what I keep getting. Clearing it out, clearing it up, just getting it all out. Telling you everything that happened that you are not aware of. Because there's something that's a mystery to you and they know that it is. And then they want to tell you. Again, they have this possessive, like, you're mine kind of vibe toward you. They also have commitment to you on their mind. But it's slow moving. It's like, because there's some sort of restriction. What is going on, Pile 4? If you are willing to share, I would love to hear it because it sounds very either new, this feels like somebody that you don't know much about, or it's somebody that you do know that you haven't talked to for a while, or if you have talked, they're not telling you what's been going on. They have a lot to tell you. It's going to come out. They're thinking about what will happen once they do talk to you and tell you everything that they need to say. They feel like it could go well. They're feeling like it could go really well, but they're not wanting to rush and do that. I don't know why. What's this? The moon? There's some cards popping out. Oh, lots of emotion. The moon and the waterfall and the magnifying glass. Look, it says clarity, get more information, important details. It's like there's things that this person needs to tell you. And they're feeling emotional about it's like they need to tell you and just get it off their chest. You need to release this information. They want to tell you. And they're sad about it, or they're emotional about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be sad, but there is tears of sorrow, but this is tears of joy too. Tears of Sears. Sears. I haven't heard that store since like the 90s. Tears of sorrow or joy. So it could be happy tears. They feel very emotional about you. Like they're sensitive about you. And they want to be really careful with how they handle this or what they say. They've been like planning it. This is somebody that's like writing down what they want to say to you before they're going to say it. Literally like planning it out. They feel like once they tell you everything, it's either going to destroy this connection or it's going to make it stronger. Like it'll either be done and over with and they'll just have gotten everything out on the table, but things will end between the two of you or whatever. Or you guys are going to be able to, once everything is out, you'll be able to move forward. But it feels like they're questioning if that's going to actually happen, and they feel like there's some restrictions around that and that they have to be really careful. They're planning and dreaming about what might happen in the future, but there's like a fear that it's going to end badly. They're wanting something solid here. I feel like this person doesn't like to get emotional because a lot of the cards that are coming out were very emotionally detached at first, and then they started showing some emotion right toward the end of the reading, but it's hidden emotion. The moon is about emotions that are kept to yourself, in the dark, hidden emotion, deep emotions that are kept deep, deep down that need to be released to the point where they're about to overflow, a flood of emotion because it's built up for so long. So it feels like this person's got a lot built up that they need to tell you. I would expect that they're going to sometime in the near future after you watch this. Um, they want you to stick around. That this person is like in a place where they're choosing you, even if you guys have to do it slowly, move slowly so that you do it right. They have memories of like really difficult past. So, like I said, for some of you, that's a really difficult past with someone else. But for some of you, this was between you two. The difficult past happened with you two. There was pain and hurt and betrayal, silent treatment, boundaries that were put up, walls that were put up, or they went through that with someone that they experienced before you, and it's still very much affecting them, but they're wanting to open up to you about all this. Regardless of what your situation is, they're at the point where they're ready to like give you clarity, tell you what they've been thinking and feeling. Release these emotions. Confide in you is what I just heard. And stop putting on this act. They've been putting on an act. They've also been watching you. This person's been like observing you or trying to observe you. Hidden in a hidden way. So it feels like online for a lot of you. They could be looking you up online, hitting that little search button with your name. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it here. They like the way you wiggle, wiggle. Okay. That's enough. That was the last little message for you. They like the way you wiggle, wiggle. I don't know why that came out because the actual song is "My Money Don't Jiggle Jiggle, It Folds." But it came out, they like the way you wiggle, wiggle, which is funny because you guys got the "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard." This person likes the way you shake it. Or they like to see you walk away, but they hate to see you leave. All right, pile number 4. That's what I got for you. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. If you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys.